the Kimmy ring once again. So we have just realised that red flags caused the game to crash. So that'll be the next thing that will have to be updated. Why that's a thing, how that thing can happen, who knows. But that basically means that even if the entire grid but 2 people crash, that's how it's gonna have to be. So yeah, yeah. Desire now. Yeah, I think that's just I think that's just a glitch though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's go again. Right, the lights are on. And we are off. And so I get a better start this time. As we're going to do. Oh, Zach 1's gone down. But no, it's going to cut back down the straight. They all go. Saya is going to be the slowest one on the straight, most likely. Platt going alongside the Suzuki's and goes through. Hang on, I'm on the wrong place. And here we go, on to the brakes. Platt's a lot stronger than this Jaguar. Here comes Nelson up the inside. And he forces Platt to set up. Can VTR take advantage now? And Finley's dropped back behind. Oh no, side by side. Oh my god, this is really confusing. God. It's what they have to do. Oh. Oh, this is getting badly. Yeah, there we go. Adam's gone down. It's getting bad for someone. Owen Platt goes up the inside of VTR, but that's going to turn into the outside, and now he's going to have to do the switch back, take the really tight line, but VTR takes an even tighter line trying to pass it. Yeah. Oh, size down. And he comes Platt up the inside. And oh no, Nelson. So we start lap number 2, and it's Jack in the lead, Rick second, and Platt third. He comes Platt up the inside. But he's just about held off. Oh, Finley made a bit of a mistake running on the curb, and VTR slides up the inside, moves into 4th place. So we now change direction, full turn, which now turn 4. Yep. Now down the straight, rising through the gearbox as we now go the brakes. Yep. Oh, yeah, Rick pushing hard to try and outbrake Platt. Yep. Oh, Platt's turning it underneath the Aprilia. No, just about not. Nope. Oh, Si's down again. Oh, Platt's gone through, goes round the outside, and VTR goes through, and Finley maybe goes through as well. No, hang on the right way. That's going to allow Howling to attack. Oh, these are no. No. They are pushing, and they're making their own space. Yeah, but yeah, For the first time this season, I think we've got like a front six group here, all fine for the win in the opening stages. Now it's going to be crucial. Jack has got to hold off Platt. He cannot let him lead for more than 2 corners, because he will just leave, as he's done every single race this season, most likely. Jack needs to go defense that Ducati is a rocket ship. And he gets it pulled in. Jack's got to attack. He's got to attack now. Platt's riding very well. Nice and defensive. Jack runs over the curb, and that's it. No, all the 2 Hondas as well are fighting. Elling's down. So VTR running the what looks like the Zarco helmet, one of the Zarco helmets from 2020. Well, it's the same style of it. Oh, Finley goes up the inside of Rick. Rick leaves a lot of space for Finley to go side by side as they change direction into the braking zone. And yeah, they need to do a lot more fighting side by side, and Finley moves up into 4th place. Rick has a massive stoppie. He's gonna run. Yep. And Rick is now demoted to 5th place. Platt with a 0.9 second lead and fastest lap of the race. So maybe these 4 have pretty identical pace. The gaps are quite strung out, but yeah, change of direction. I think for these guys now, they're gonna have to hope that Platt makes one of his mistakes where he just loses a little bit of, yeah, he just makes one of his, he can sometimes just lack concentration just for 1 second, and that is enough to run on or crash. And he's 1 warning away from a long lap, to be fair, so he's got to be careful. Yeah. The thing here, you can get warnings for just riding on the white line. Yeah. Yeah, so look at that, 3.2 seconds now Platt's pulled out. Oh, Adam's got a long lap and he's down. VTR is all over his teammate. Suzuki, I can't remember the last time both Suzukis ended up on the podium. It was a long time ago. Oh, God, Jack Suzuki making a lot of movements. VTR up the inside. And he's through. No, he's not. Jack's wide, VTR holds the tighter line, but Jack's going to have the inside. But VTR turns it underneath. Can he send it into the hairpin? And VTR is into second place. What can his teammate do? Oh! That might be it. That might be it for the battle for second. Yeah. So, as these guys battled, Platts extended his lead by another 2 seconds. Yeah. He's gonna have to pass it. He's gonna have to crash at one of the fast corners to allow him to allow these guys to get on top of him. So if you can crash at the blind corner, that seems to be like one of the favourite places to crash. Our side's gone again. That's be the ideal place, but oh, VTR. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Always good. So I'm sensing Rick this riding style does not suit this track or something, because he's been in the podium battle. Yeah, we nearly won in Saxon Ring, and he put a decent performance in Motegi, apart from a few crashes. But it seems like Rick just is, yeah. Yeah. And Finley now is closing in on Jack. So the household is going to be in curtains at this point. Through the hairpin, the front moving a lot. Yeah. Yeah. In the slipstream, Jack's going to pull over to the left to try and screw off some speed. Finley pulls even more, sliding the rear. So I don't know what Finley's done to that Honda, but whatever he's done, he's definitely made some improvements to it. Because at least it's definitely helped with, like, with say you and Finley, the fact you've had probably like two or more weeks around the same track, so you can start to maybe change a few more things and have more time to adapt your riding style. The sire's gone down again. What a disaster. Yep. So we got a Honda closing down on the Suzuki and a Honda closing down on the Aprilia. So we will have 6 laps to go when Platt crosses the line any moment now. Is Nelson. Can he make the move into the hairpin? Yep. Nelson's just got to be patient, wait for the opportune moment. Yep, in the slipstream, he's going to be gaining. Yep. Nelson closes up on the brakes. But just 9 off. Oh, he's gonna send it there. Oh, just 9 off. I reckon the best place to do it is either turn him on, set it up from the blind corner, from out of here, through the blind corner, and send it into the next hairpin. I think that's the best place he can do it. So through here, try and take a log. Oh no, he's just gonna send it. And Rick holds on. But Rick goes wide. Nelson's gonna cut underneath. Oh! Rick holds on. Nelson sends it up the inside again. Yes, he can. Nelson just a little bit stronger than the Aprilia. Platt's down. Platt's down. It's happened. It's happened. No. Platt's done enough work to crash and still stay on. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Rick's fought back and Nelson at the hairpin. And Rick retakes 5th place. So Nelson's got to do the work all over again. Rick ain't letting this top 5 place go. And it's happened. Platt has got the long lap penalty. VTR is just going to complete this lap nice and smooth. Dude, this got to be a quality lap, but you know, you can't make any mistakes from now till yeah. Yeah. No. It was in his hands. It was there in the palm of his hand, and it's gone away. Yeah. So it's these two now for the final 2 spots in the podium. Can Nelson, if these guys stop battling, Nelson might be able to close in. And Platt has failed his long lap. He has failed his first long lap. It is. He's closed the gap by a second. So Platt's gonna have to do it again. Yep. So on the brakes into turn 5. Oh, Jacob doing a wheelie. But these two now are on 4 warnings. So it's maximum risk at this point. Oh, Rick's gone off the track. That is Rick's chance, and he's down. Yeah. 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 But he's going to, and he's down! And Jack Finley moving, Nelson. This is Thailand all over again. Not Thailand, Indonesia all over again. Three laps. 2 laps. No, it's 2 laps now. 2.5 laps to go. This is high pressure for Platt. Any of these 4 can win this race. Yeah. Yeah. You need to get through these guys as quick as possible. Do the long lap on the last lap, and pray it's enough. But he doesn't even have to do the long lap. But you know, here we go. Into the fast right. He's going to send it to that. But Finley's now starting to fall into the clutches of these two. And here comes Platt. Jack's got a long lap now. So now. Yeah. Oh, Platt out of control. Side by side. But Nelson, he's a fighter. He will attack straight away if possible. Yeah. Nelson goes through up the inside. And he's got to just make sure he stays on. Now, will these two do their long laps? Yep. Down the straight for Jack. He's got a 6/10 lead over Platt, but that would turn into a 3rd place at this point. Yeah, Finley I think is just struggling to hold on at this stage, whether his tyres have gone or what. But he's just struggling to hold on to this group. But he's staying there though, he's just doing enough to stay there. So if anything happens between these three... Yeah, Nelson's down! Oh, Platt's on the grass again. He's got on the grass again. Oh, and he's got 2 long laps. And now Finley's got a long lap. Oh my god. VTR can still win this race. So all these 3 guys have to do their long lap. Platt's going to get a 3-second penalty guaranteed. Here comes Platt up the inside of Jack, and he is through. But now he's going to have to... Well, they have to. They have to. Yeah, you have to. You've got to. 3 seconds is better than 6. So here we go. They all go through. And they've all done it. So now it's a fight between Jack and Finley for the win at this current moment. Here we go on the brakes. Who's going to win this race? Platt, if these guys can battle enough, Platt might still win this. It's unlikely. He's got to pull out 1.9 seconds in half a lap. Through the long right, left-hander. Through the right, coming up, and then we will, as we rise, we will now drop down into the blind left. Platt, he looks set to win on track, but he is not going to win on paper. So here we go into the final sector. Platt's Ducati shaking its head. Adam's gone down. Howling's gone down. But that's irrelevant at this point. Platt rounds penultimate corner. He goes into the final corner and he is going to win this race on track. But it is going to be Jack Berman to take Suzuki's first victory of the season, with his brother Finley taking 2nd place. VTR crosses the line in 4th. What could have been? Nelson in 5th. What could have been? Oh, and Rick in 6th. Sire, despite his what seemed like 10 million crashes, is still going to finish in 7th place. Oh. And he crosses the line to finish 7th. Howling is down again. Oh, Adam is in 8th. Howling had a nightmare race here last year. He got lapped. But he finishes 9th today. And Zach 1 is going to just finish. Yep.
The riders do their cool down laps. Let's take a look at the final classification of the races.
So there we have it, Jack Berman. I think that's his first ever dry victory. I think, because he's won in the wet. I think that's his first dry win. Finley in 2nd, his best result of the season. Platt in 3rd, VTR in 4th, Nelson in 5th, Rick in 6th, Sire 7th, Adam 8th, Howling in 9th. And Zach 1 in 10th place. Wow. So we'll get on with the interviews. So, Platt, your pace was the fastest by far, by 1.2 seconds. You got to the lead quite quickly within 3 or 4 laps, but unfortunately you made a mistake in turn 1, a mistake in your first long lap attempt, you crashed on your second one, and then you found on the third time was the charm, but unfortunately you gave yourself another long lap in the process beforehand. And it's still a podium though, so I think you finished every race on the podium, but you must be a bit annoyed the fact you've sort of blown a pretty given victory at here.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I had definitely the best pace by quite a margin, so I felt pretty good. A couple of mistakes cost me a lot of time, and then the crash when I was taking a long lap, I'm pretty sure there's a bump on entry, so I lost the front, and I mean, other than that, I couldn't really recover, but there were a couple incidents in there where this might still not be over after a few reviews, but other than that, this was good racing. Congratulations to Finny and Jack, they did really well.
Yeah, so I don't know what the championship points are, but I'm sure your gap's still big anyway, so I don't think you have to worry about that. Maybe you have to worry about the team championship though. Because I think Saxon you might have taken the lead, but I think Suzuki might have taken that back with this performance.
Yeah, they should have definitely got the lead back after that one.
Yeah. Anyway, well done. You keep your podium streak alive, and yeah, on to the final 5 races.
Yeah.
So we then go to Finley. So Finley, it's this season you struggled a bit. So at some rounds it's been quite hard for you to just ride around in 7th place and having to just stay on the bike to achieve a top 5. But I think for the first time this season, maybe since Indonesia, you've had genuine podium pace here, and you looked like at one point you might have been able to take Jack, but you just didn't quite have enough. But it's your best finish of the season and a 1-2 for you and your brother, so you must be happy with that.
Oh, I'm absolutely delighted. Oh, sweating right now. This race was one I came into with a lot of confidence. It's best I felt all season on this bike. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to Nelson for helping me with the setting, and all the academy boys for helping me with all the practice this week. This race was amazing from the start to finish. I was just in that battle, and this is for once I've been in that podium battle when I've had the pace to match everyone else at the front, apart from Platt. It was a good battle with Rick, and I got past him. I thought he would put up more fight, but it was good. I was catching Jack, but then my tyres started to go a little bit, but I'm absolutely over the moon with this result. Well done to Jack and Platt for the podium as well. Unlucky to Vito and Nelson. I know they crashed on like the penultimate lap or something. What about it could have been at the front with 5 of us, but yeah, I'm absolutely delighted with this.
Yeah, well done. And top Honda, so I think is that the first time you've been top Honda this season?
Yes, I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, so well done. So we now move on to the winner, Jack. Suzuki, you've had a bit of a stinker recently. You've always had the pace, but for some reason the past few races you and your team have both ended up on the floor, and that resulted in you being outside the top 5. But for the first time in a while, you've stayed consistent. You led the race quite well at the start, and then you just plugged away. You didn't make really any mistakes, and you did your long lap perfect, and you won the race. So congratulations, and I think that's your first dry win. Yeah. Yep, congratulations. Did you race at Saxonbury? I can't remember. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So, you probably cemented your second place in the championship for now. 'Cause at one point it was like you're only 1 point ahead of Nelson. Now I think you probably extended that gap to quite a big margin. So hopefully you can consolidate that in the next coming round. Yeah, 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 not bad at all. So that's been it for round number 10. 5 to go. I can't remember when the next round is, but we'll see you next week. So goodbye.